Nikki Glazer was on Fallon tonight and she did a whole Ozempic rant. This is part 2 of showing you guys some of the comments that just really tickled my taint. Jack the Underdog said, "No, I don't hate it because it makes other people skinny. I hate it because it reinforces negative beauty standards and normalizes eating disorders." Who are you talking to that has an eating disorder because of GLP-1? And secondarily, are you not also acknowledging eating disorders associated with obesity, like binge eating? Just food for thought. Francesco says, "I was okay with it until I saw studies and people getting pancreatic cancers. Not worth it just to be an appetite suppressant. Suck it up for a bit longer and save your health and money." Nobody's getting pancreatic cancer from GLP-1s. And I'm going to pull this up because I know that there are some girlies who cannot do Google on their own and I don't understand why, but Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 drugs are not linked to increased pancreatic cancer risk study finds. TLDR, new research has concluded that drugs from the glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonist or GLP-1RA class do not increase the risk of pancreatic cancer. There had been concerns about these drugs because they were prescribed to treat type 2 diabetes, a condition associated with pancreatic cancer. Drugs from this class are effective at treating both type 2 diabetes and weight loss when combined with lifestyle changes. And experts say anyone considering the use of these drugs should consult with their physician. Anyways, back to the comments because I have to give some love to my queen over here, Mika Beth. Side effects include stable A1C levels, lower cholesterol, lower fatty liver rates, less chance of heart disease, kidneys are failing less due to obesity. Yes, like any drug, there are side effects, but pretending like this one is any worse effects than the other drugs is a wild take. I know I just botched the end, but you get what I'm saying. This individual with the dog pic, why not encourage going to the gym and eating healthy? It's like these people don't get it, truly. Eggs and Lingerie says, "I don't hate it because it makes you skinny. I hate it because it can have life-altering side effects." You know what else can have life-altering side effects? Obesity. This person, "There is no shame. There are serious health side effects. A joke is a joke until it's not." You're right. There are serious health side effects to obesity. And you're right. It's not a joke when you're treating obesity. Chicken Curls, "Really not so funny to perpetuate stereotypes of fat and thin women. Unfortunately, these comments condone our society's obsession with women's appearance and impossible standards of beauty, size, and age. Disappointed in Jimmy's reaction in this content. Recommend removing the post." No, Jimmy, I need more content like this. I need more content like this. This person right here just proves everything that Nikki said. It is sad because diabetics do need it, but okay, I guess being thin without putting in the hard work is better, sure. Since when has anyone cared about the diabetics? Like, I truly have never remembered a point in my 34 years where I have actually heard people be so concerned with people having access to diabetes medication. Where is this same energy for insulin if you're so concerned about the diabetics? Affordable insulin is very much a thing that we should be talking about. I love this king or queen watching reels. "People worried about the side effects obviously have no idea about the side effects of obesity. Facts, facts, facts. Say it louder for the people in the back." Same, love this person. "People think Ozempic is super unhealthy, but being obese is 1,000 times more unhealthy. Ozempic for the win." I also want to point this one out because I have been saying this for years. The fitness community doesn't care. Most use steroids and are used to the shots. It's the other overweight people that don't want to be left behind that are hating. And I also agree with that perspective. I have always talked about the reason why I even learned about GLP-1 medication was from bodybuilding threads in Reddit, on Reddit. This person is convinced that Nikki Glazer is getting a percent of the profits because instead of encouraging a healthy lifestyle, she's marketing for big pharma on such a massive platform. The joke wasn't even funny. The joke wasn't funny because you're part of the joke. Period. This person, Brooke, "They're mad because they work hard to keep fit and people are presuming they're on Ozempic. Also, the amount of people with bone disease because of this drug is crazy." Okay, bone disease, this medication does not cause bone disease. You're fucking stupid. And a quick little Google search would have made you sound a fuck ton less stupid. People are getting this drug on the NHS, microdosing on it and selling it to random people to make money. I think it's dangerous. She's not wrong about people doing dangerous practices to get the medication, but she is doing crazy work saying that this medication causes bone disease. And then this genius, Michelle, says, "And now everyone has major organ failure, but they're skinny." Nobody is having major organ failure. Nobody is having major, like, I seriously, I want you guys for 1 second to like see a headline and not presume that that's actually the information that is being given in the article. I know that a lot of articles these days that are worth their weight in gold have a paywall, but I beg of you to pay the $2.99 so you can stop being this fucking stupid. And then we're going to end part 2 with this one. Your statement disregards a critical medical reality. When individuals with diabetes, especially type 2 or insulin resistant type 1, cannot access their necessary medication, their insulin resistance worsens, leading to severe hypoglycemia, diabetic ketoacidosis, and multi-organ failure. If left untreated, this is fatal. Insulin resistance is not just a minor inconvenience, it is a progressive metabolic dysfunction. I am so glad that somebody finally says that insulin resistance is not just a minor inconvenience, because women with PCOS suffer from insulin resistance, yet this medication is not covered by insurance for women with PCOS. When the body's cells become resistant to insulin, glucose cannot enter them efficiently, causing dangerously high blood sugar levels. This leads to vascular damage, neuropathy, kidney failure, and increased cardiovascular risk, ultimately resulting in death. By dismissing these concerns, you are trivializing a life-threatening condition that kills millions worldwide. This is not just insensitive, it is a fundamental misunderstanding of medical science. I think the only person who has a fundamental misunderstanding of the medication is you. Truly. Because all of those things that you stated happen to diabetics without medication can also happen to people with obesity without the medication. Secondarily, your anger is displaced. Your anger needs to be with the pharmaceutical company, not people who are taking the medication. If there is a shortage, it is not because people are taking the medication. It is because the pharmaceutical company refuses to keep up with supply. And secondarily, that same pharmaceutical company is preventing people from accessing compounded options, which actually increase the supply, not only for people who are using it to lose weight, but also for diabetics, also for people with PCOS like me, also people with heart disease, also for people suffering from sleep apnea. But instead of being pissed off at the pharmaceutical company for not maintaining the supply, you're mad at Nikki Glaser for making a joke about the fact that a medication that is approved for weight loss, again, this medication, semaglutide and tirzepatide, they are both approved for the indication of weight loss, which means that if people take it for weight loss, they are taking it for the approved indication. Just like it is approved for type 2 diabetes. People who take it for type 2 diabetes, it is approved for type 2 diabetes. So truly, you don't actually have concern, you have bias. And I think you need to check that. Stay tuned for part 3 because there are about 3,000 comments now versus yesterday where there were only 1,500, and there's a lot of fuckery to get through.